you came across this video, it's no coincidence, so please take just 7 minutes to watch it. Whoever you are, you need what you're about to hear. I promise you, when this short video is over, you will feel great. And what you hear will change the way you see yourself forever. Are you ready? An old sage who went to the forest every morning to ponder deeply was sitting in the shade of a tree. At that moment, he heard a crow perched on a dry branch, crying. The wise man asked in a compassionate voice, "Why are you crying?" The crow's voice was heavy with despair. He said, "I am the most pitiful of all creatures. Children throw stones at me. Dogs chase me out of their gardens. They say my black feathers are a sign of death. I feed on scraps and leftovers. Despite this, people chase me away. I wish I had never existed. I wish I could disappear." The wise man smiled understandingly. After a moment of silence, he spoke. "You cannot control what others think or how they should treat you. If you wish for everything to go according to your own desires and reality differs from your expectations, then that is when you begin to feel sad. Therefore, your current sadness does not stem from the events themselves. Could it be caused by what is happening and what you think should be happening? But I will still help you, dear crow. I can put an end to your suffering. Tell me, if you had the power to change your nature, what would you choose to be?" The crow replied without hesitation. "A swan," he said, "a pure white swan. Everyone loves swans. Swans are pure, graceful, and charming. Before you rush to change your nature for someone else's, I want you to talk to a swan. See if what looks beautiful on the outside brings peace to the inside. Go and talk to the creatures you admire. Find out if they have the happiness you seek." For the first time, hope flickered in the crow's eyes. He flew to a nearby lake. There, a swan was gliding across the water's surface. He approached it and said, "Hello, swan. You must surely possess the happiness I seek. Your feathers are as pure and poetic as snow. Poems are written about your grace. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The swan tilted its graceful neck slightly. "But I'm not happy," it replied. "There are so many beautiful colors in the world, but I'm only white. If only you knew how much I envy the parrot's colors. All day long, I'm just white against the white clouds. I'm barely visible, barely remembered. The parrot is a magnificent bird adorned with rainbow feathers. Only he must know true happiness." Upon hearing this, the crow flew off in search of a parrot. After a short while, he found the parrot perched on a flower-covered tree. He landed beside him and said, "You are so colorful and beautiful. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The silent parrot puffed out his bright feathers. He replied, "These colors are my curse. People cage us for our beauty. Even in this forest, I live in constant fear of trappers. But the peacock is not like us. I don't think there is a bird that knows happiness better than him. He is so magnificent. He is not only beautiful, but people worship him and protect him." The crow flew for miles, anxious and hurried, until he found the peacock in a temple garden. Temple visitors were offering flowers and food to this magnificent bird. "Finally," thought the crow, "finally, I found a bird that's happy." When the people left, the crow approached the peacock and said, "Dear peacock, you are so beautiful. Thousands of people come here to see you. On the other hand, when people see me, they immediately get scared and run away. You must be the happiest bird in the world." But when the crowd dispersed, the truth came to light. The peacock was living behind the walls. His feet were chained. As he walked toward his cage, he replied, "I once thought I was the most beautiful and happiest bird in the world. But because of my beauty, I was locked in this cage. When people come here, they call what they do worship. But this is a prison of admiration. They pluck my colorful feathers, and it hurts so much. On top of that, they force me to dance. Do you know what I dream of, dear crow? As I dream of flying freely. I dream of choosing my own path. When I see you gliding through the sky, going wherever you want, my heart aches with envy. I wish I could be free like you." The crow was suddenly speechless. He didn't know what to say. "But everyone hates me," he shouted. The peacock sighed deeply. "That is your freedom. No one puts something they don't envy in a cage. No one binds something they don't admire. Your black feathers are your wings of freedom." The crow, as if no time had passed, returned to the old sage sitting in the shade of the tree. "I'm beginning to understand," he said. "The swan's beauty traps it. The parrot's colors imprison it in fear. The peacock's splendor binds it with golden chains. But you?" the wise man asked. "I am free. I have always been free. I am free to fly, free to choose, free to exist. All the suffering and persecution I have endured are not a tragedy for me, but a miracle. My struggles are the price of my freedom." The crow looked at its reflection in the rainwater puddle, no longer seeing its black feathers as a curse, but as a gift. "I am what I am. and I should be grateful for that." The old sage smiled. "The greatest poverty is not having little, but always wanting more. The deepest prison is not made of steel, but of comparisons. And the strongest chains are not made of gold, but of your own dissatisfaction. You have learned what many people never do, dear crow. Happiness begins when we stop wishing to be something we are not." From that day on, when the crow looked at its reflection, it no longer saw an ugly black bird. It saw a creature as vast as the boundless sky it flew through, as free as the wind that carried it, and as rich as the life it had chosen to embrace. We have come to the end of this wisdom-filled story, dear friends. I hope you have enjoyed this wonderful lesson. Moreover, we can learn amazing lessons, not only from a crow, but also from an ant, or even a single leaf falling from a branch. For like a tree whose roots run deep, we too live rooted in this nature. We are all connected. As Marcus Aurelius said, "He who harms the bee, harms the hive." Like the crow, we too can spend our lives wishing to be someone else, or we can discover who we already are. Let us be like a crow that discovers itself, dear friends. Let us finally understand. True freedom is not about changing who you are, but about letting go of what you think you should be. Thank you for watching. You may also be interested in other stories on our channel. Don't forget to check them out and follow us.